One of my favorite things about aviation is the fact that it's such a tight community, and making new friends is never an opportunity I want to pass up. Christopher from the YouTube channel BaronPilot called me to let me know that he was going to be in Central Texas for a few days, so I'm heading over to pick him up at his hotel, and we're going to take 991 to one of my all-time favorite spots for breakfast.
San Marcos Airport information, Delta 1350 Zulu. Wind 350 at 13, visibility 10, sky conditions, ceiling broken, 1800, temperature 13, dew point 09er, altimeter 3013. RNAV GPS runway 35 approaching, use landing and departing runway 35. On initial contact, advise you have information, Delta.
Austin departure Skyhawk 0991 1800 for 3000.
Skyhawk 0991 Austin departure rate of contact, line maintain 4000.
Line maintain 4000, 80991.
Skyhawk 80991 affirmative, proceed on course with Fredericksburg, contact San Antonio 127.1.
127.1 on course, 80991, good day.
This is Keys 101, analysis number 1 for New Country.
On my way down to San Marcos now, I'm going to pick a buddy up at his hotel who's in town, Christopher from the YouTube channel BaronPilot. I am 3 weeks from college graduation. I am super excited about it, but man, I am stressed the hell out. Everything is just falling in on these last couple of weeks as it usually goes, you know, when you're close to graduation. All the projects, assignments, exams, everything's falling to this last couple of weeks, and man, it is grueling, especially the fact that I'm taking 18 hours right now in order to just get done. I don't want to have to take another summer class. I don't want to have to take another semester for any reason. I want to get it done, and it looks like that's going to be happening in 3 weeks. Flying in the early morning is by far one of my favorite times to fly. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's because I'm starting the new day off right. It's usually cool and calm in the mornings, and it's pretty common for the night to leave a low, thin layer of clouds. It makes for a perfect excuse to take an IFR cross-country. I'm IFR current, but my proficiency is low since I haven't flown IFR in a while. But this is really a perfect morning for it. The layer's scattered, and I have a very proficient instrument pilot with me to back me up. Plus, punching through a low morning layer is always awesome.
Cessna 80991 cleared to Fredericksburg Airport via radar vectors initially and then direct. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect 6000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 119.0, squawk 4612.
Clear to the Tango 82 airport via radar vectors, and then direct climb and maintain 3000, expect 6000 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency 119.0, squawk 4612.
Read that correct.
Ready to taxi.
Cessna 80991, runway 35, taxi via Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of runway 31.
Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of runway 31 to runway 35, 80991. Alright.
It's been a while since I've used one of these.
Yeah, so you can basically just hit direct and then put in Tango 82 in there.
I just wanted to play and see.
Oh, gotcha.
It's been a while.
Play away.
I missed the 430.
Delta San Marcos ground clearance on request.
Wow.
And
oh, that's right, the freaks.
For 581 November Delta.
I was playing with my buddy's GTN 650 and I could not, like this all the frequency page and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I could not find it.
Seminole 581 November Delta, runway 35, right. Taxi via Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of runway 31. Alpha Charlie Foxtrot, hold short of 31 for 5.
What's the airport?
Tango 82.
That's right, I did.
Without the kilo.
And 1 November Delta, there's a Cessna off to your left, just follow him. Okay, we'll follow him, 581 November Delta.
Tango 82, Fredericksburg.
Lesby County. I'll get a little bit of soup today.
Oh yeah.
Back to 1000 and go to my checklist. Before takeoff, doors and windows closed and latched. Closed. Flight controls free and correct. Up, down, elevators, up and down, rudder, left and right. Elevator trim, set for takeoff. Flight instruments. We're neutral, and we'll check these on the taxi. We're neutral there, and set the DG to the compass. Alright, fuel selectors on both. Mixture goes to rich. Parking brake is set. Throttle up to 1700 RPM. Magnetos check. 2 clicks over to the right. That's clean. Back to both. Recovery. Left. That's clean. Back to both. Carburetor heat. Clean drop, plenty of fuel, oil pressure, oil temps in the green, ammeter, responsive with the warning light. Suction is sufficient, we're going to leave the carb heat out, bring it all the way back to a hard idle. Engine runs at idle with the carb heat out, carb heat goes back in, and by vacuum, brings the vacuum pump back up. San Marcos Tower, Skyhawk 80991, holding short of runway 31, ready for IFR departure 35.
Okay, 80991, San Marcos Tower, hold short, runway 31, wait and release.
Hold short 31 for the release, 991. We got Gillespie County in the 430. And we're good to go.
So it's a 991, cross runway 31, runway 35, clear for takeoff, fly heading 360.
Heading 360, runway 35, clear for takeoff, 80991. Alright, transponder to altitude, carb feed's cold, mixture is rich, flaps up, fuel selectors on both trims, set for takeoff, lights on. We'll go ahead and turn the nav lights on. Final looks clear except for a bird.
Right? Yep.
And we got that Mooney's clear. He's on runway 26.
I used to always say lights, camera, action.
Yeah, that's what I started saying too. And then I started flying this airplane and like it's just like my flow.
Right, that's me and the Baron.
Right.
Just flow.
Alright, we got a little bit of a right hand crosswind. Heading 360 up to 3,000. Power comes to full, engines in the green. Everything looks normal, airspeed's alive. 55. There's 60. Pitch for 76, which is BY.
Oh man, this brings me back to my training days.
Yeah. That pretty much the last time you were in a 172?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
It's a good airplane.
I did my primary in a 152. Once I did my private, I got signed off in a 172. And then when I did my instrument training, I did it in a Warrior, and then never went back to the 172s. I did one biannual, I think, in a 172 once, but that was it.
They're great airplanes.
Oh yeah.
They are indestructible.
Let's keep it that way.
Oh yeah. Almost indestructible. Alright, 1,500 for 3,000, doing about 1,000 feet a minute. That's not too bad.
Oh, that's good.
This horsepower upgrade made an incredible difference.
You notice a difference?
Oh god, yeah. Just 10 horsepower, it's incredible. I didn't think I would notice a difference, but I certainly did.
991, kind of cost to departure.
Go to departure, 991, good day. Austin departure, Skyhawk 80991, 1,800 for 3,000.
Skyhawk 80991, off departure to contact, line maintain 4,000.
I maintain 4,000, 80991. I read a comment early this morning. Somebody on an IFR video was making fun of me for writing down heading and altitude. I was like, dude, what? Why?
Wow.
They were like, runway heading 3,000, you really have to write that down? I'm like, yeah, I do. And you should too.
Wow.
What of it?
Yeah, I don't write it down, but I turn my heading bug to it.
Right, that's a reminder.
Right, and I spent my my low suction cup for the altitude.
Yeah.
So yeah, without that, like I said earlier, it's easy to forget. You start getting busy, your hand full, your hand flying.
991, fly heading a 320.
320, 991.
Your hand flying. You got ATC talking to you. You got everything going on. You got your passenger next to you talking to you.
Yeah. Gotta write it down. There's no reason not to. I mean, when you're task saturated, obviously don't take your eye off the prize for the sake of writing something down. If you can just remember it for a few minutes. But
Frequency change is approved. I'll talk to you inbound.
Change to advisory, Center 11.
Yeah, I agree.
every time I do this, I'm like, man, I miss IFR. I don't get to fly IFR very much, especially with school. I feel like I lose proficiency, and then I don't want to go IFR because I feel like I'm not proficient.
Right.
I want to take an instructor with me, but
Skyhawk 80991, proceed on course with Fredericksburg, contact San Antonio 127.1.
127.1 on course, 80991, good day.
9955 Charlie, Oscar,
He said Skyline 991, that's why I didn't catch it.
3012 and we'll lie down.
Alright, caught the tail number.
Okay, don't shoot over the tower.
Alright.
That's okay, I get Bonanza all the time.
Right. Twin Bonanza.
Yep. Not even twin, just Bonanza.
Should have maintained 3,000, Blue Street 5424. 3,000, Southwest 2211.
San Antonio approach Skyhawk 80991, 3,900 for 4,000.
Skyhawk 80991, San Antonio approach, good morning, altimeter 301.
3011 991.
Board San Antonio 9456, passing 2 for 5,000. United 456, San Antonio, good morning, radar, now in 13,000. So 13,13,000, United 456. Number 9 Hotel Romeo, clear direct destination.
Roger, direct Tango 82, 9 Hotel Romeo, thanks.
He's going to Fredericksburg too.
456, traffic 1 o'clock and 3 miles, diverging beach Bonanza out of 4,005. We're looking at 456. Southwest 45.
Oh, that's pretty out here.
Right heading 310,
Oh, yeah.
airport 2 o'clock, 10 miles. Argent 310, airport status.
Yeah, this is the hill country.
45 clear visual approach, runway 31 left, with speed to 170. So the supposed 31 left, 170 knots, up to 45, 34.
If you want to fly, you're more than welcome to.
Traffic.
I don't do a whole lot of right sea flying, but
Go for it. You have flight controls.
Direct K to enable will maintain separation at 46.
We're at 4,000 on course.
For Naples, there's Romeo traffic diverging off about 7 o'clock and 3 miles, going 737, climbing out of 4,000.
The outer marker for the ILS.
We have them in sight, 9 Hotel Romeo.
Thank you. Number 3, Unit Fox, contact her.
it's kind of nice to fly in right sea. Like I said,
Yeah, it's different.
it's completely different.
Alright, looks like they're, wow, 340 at 14 gust 19 up there. Broken 1500, so we'll...
What's the runway?
1432, so we'll take 32.
Okay.
Go ahead and brief up the RNAV. Tango 82, RNAV 32, the DA is 250 AGL. Procedure, select approach. We're going to go RNAV 32, and for now we'll do CRX, and going to go with a no. We're going to load it.
Southwest 2936, turn right heading 060, proceed direct turn. 060, turn, Southwest 2936.
Alright, so we're on a WAS channel, we want that on GPS. This is going to be our CDI, approach course is going to be 321. I went the long way.
0901, climb and maintain 6,000. That's for your sequence into Fredericksburg.
Up to 6,000, 80991.
You can take it.
Alright, I got the controls.
Huh. Why did they do that?
What's that?
Why did they,
That's initially what they gave me. 3
Oh, they
expect
did.
6.
Okay.
I was wondering why they weren't taking us up to 6 yet. I bet you anything it's because of this tower up here. That's right here. 3,000.
So you know, everything's bigger in Texas.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. So I'm flying out here, and I'm coming into land in Stinson, San Antonio, and man, there were these 4 towers.
Oh yeah.
That were huge, and they're not even making like I'm nervously close to them on an IFR flight plan. And they're not even. You guys are so used to it. They don't even go, hey, you know, caution towers. They're just.
That's on departure, Phoenix, November 356, runway heading.
Now when I'm circling downtown, there's an antenna farm. Just right up here by the lakes. You know, 2,000-foot towers. And occasionally they'll warn you about it. They'll say, you know, are you aware of the antenna farm up there on the hills?
Skyhawk 80991, contact Houston Center 134.2. Have a good day.
134.28091, good day.
Advise when you have the weather NOTAMs at Kerrville, stage of approach requesting today.
3016, and we should be able to get the visual. 0 Fox Lima.
Sure.
Houston Center, Skyhawk 80991, 4,700 for 6,000.
November 80991, Houston Center, Fredericksburg, altimeter is 3017. Advise when you have the weather NOTAMs at Fredericksburg, stage of approach requesting.
3017 will advise when we have the weather and NOTAMs. We'd like the RNAV 32.
And November 991, roger, clear direct Sierra.
Direct Sierra, 991.
Who else was trying to call?
Oh, should be able to do activate. Yep, direct Sierra.
November 211 Juliet Hotel, Houston Center, good morning, squawk 7350.
Alright, that should be easy. Houston Center, Skyhawk 80991 has a weather at Fredericksburg.
November 991, roger, thank you. And I do have one aircraft that's been cleared in there, but I should get a cancellation out of him before you get close.
991, roger.
November 991,
So if you do
maintain 4,500 until Sierra, street cleared for the RNAV, runway 32 approach at Fredericksburg. The last aircraft inbound said the bases were scattered, 3,400.
Roger, 4,500, proceed direct Sierra is cleared for the RNAV 3280991. Alright, let's see. 1227.
0 Foxtrot Lima, roger. You can descend at pilot discretion, maintain 5,000, and you said you are going to try and get in for the visual there?
You know, I flew in an air cam
Oh, really?
the other day.
That's awesome.
I'll tell
I've
you
always
what,
wanted to fly one.
Okay, 0 Foxtrot Lima, you can descend at pilot discretion and
I gotta tell
maintain
you,
4,000. That's
it
as low as I
was
can go there with the
amazing.
field in sight.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it, I actually posted a video of it, and I mentioned it in the video. I wasn't going to say anything, but I mentioned it anyways. I was apprehensive.
Yeah.
I was worried, like, okay, like, it almost is kind of like an ultralight, like, I'm not quite sure what this is, and I was nervous. But we basically never really flew much above 500 feet.
Yeah.
The entire time. And flying a twin-engine airplane between 300 and 500 feet. At one point we get down to 200 feet and we're buzzing the trees for a short while. But flying that low and that slow and knowing you've got a second engine, so if it quits, you're not forced.
You're good, yeah.
You're good.
Envoy
Was amazing.
That's awesome.
And it had floats on it.
Oh, yeah.
So we would touch down in lakes.
That's so cool.
As we flew over it, I'm like, okay, so now I want an air cam and I need to get my seaplane rating. And I don't know how I'm going to afford any of this.
Right.
But I'm like, it opened up a whole new world of flying to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never spent more than a few seconds at 500 feet as I climbed through it and descend through it, right? Like, it was really cool. Like, you could see deer, cow, we saw gators. Like, you can literally just see the gator sitting there.
That's cool.
And I'm like, oh, this is...
November 300 Foxtrot Lima, roger, IFR cancellation.
It's a whole new kind of
There's
flying.
no radar observed traffic between you and Kerrville. Radar services
I'll
terminated.
tell you what's an exhilarating experience is flying a powered paraglider.
Oh, I've never done that.
Oh, it's so fun.
I've watched them, so you've done that.
It is so fun. Wow. I have some footage from the summer that I haven't edited yet.
Approach 68, level 12000.
You talk about, like,
were you afraid?
Yeah. Yeah, my heart was pounding when, like, I've got the headset and the helmet on and, you know, this little two on your back. And I can hear my instructor talking to me over the UHF radio. And he's like, okay, you know, arms out, you're ready to run towards me. And we had already been practicing on the kite and everything.
Oh, so you're by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, no, there's no instructor with you. It's a single seat. He's just like, all right, couple deep breaths, and when you're ready, run towards me. And he's like, you know, talking me through it. Okay, get under the wing, all right, posture up, full power, run. And you just gun it and run, and then arms up, and then just bump the brakes a little bit, and your feet leave the ground. It is the most exhilarating thing I've ever done.
Wow.
November 80991, report for cancellation of IFR. This frequency in the air, if no reply through radio on the ground, change to advisory is approved.
We'll change to advisory 80991. What's the frequency for on the ground? Is it this frequency?
November 80991, the frequency does not work on the ground there. You'll have to try to cancel in the air if you'd like. If not, you'll have to go through flight service on the ground, and the frequency for flight service is 122.55, 2255.
Okay, 2255 if we can't cancel with you in the air. We'll go switch to advisory now, 991. Gillespie County traffic, Skyhawk 80991 Cessna 172, 4,500, approximately 15 miles to the southeast of the field. Going to shoot the RNAV, runway 32, full stop, Gillespie County. And we're going to stay at or above 4,500 till Syrix.
Private strip there?
Let's see.
There's no markings, but
it's called Headwaters.
Kilos turn in on the 5-mile final runway 32, Gillespie County, full stop.
That's the life, man. You have a house, you just have your own little
kidding.
strip.
That's honestly, ever since I was a little kid, that's what I've wanted is a strip somewhere out here.
Approximately 10 miles to the east, inbound.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
West County.
Radio's quiet, which means nothing.
Right, well yeah, as we get closer, it's going to start getting nuts. Kind of like Oshkosh, you're like, well, it's actually not bad. And then like once you hit Ripon, it's just a Charlie Foxtrot of crap on the radio. Alright, there's Syrinx. Turning, we're going to take it down to 3,300. To Rayos. Got 6 miles to do it. Gillespie County traffic, Skyhawk 80991 on the RNAV runway 32 approach, 4,300 descending. We're about 12 miles out from the runway, straight in, full stop, 32 Gillespie County. Houston Center, Skyhawk 80991.
Skyhawk 80911, go ahead.
80991, bases are about 3,500 here. We're in VMC, we'll go ahead and cancel.
November 991, roger, your IFR cancellation is received. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Squawk VFR 991, and it's more like few instead of broken now.
Okay, thank you.
On the GPS approach 32 Gillespie County.
Gillespie County traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about a 3-mile final, runway 32 full stop, Gillespie County. Alright, boost pump, cow flaps, carb heat, gas on the fullest tank, undercarriage is down and welded. Mixture. Prop full forward, power set. Straps and flaps, you're strapped in.
Oh yeah.
Expecting a bad landing?
Well, I flew with Greg.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
I'm just saying. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, that's what we do, we poke fun. Gillespie County traffic, Skyhawk 80991, about 1.5 miles final, runway 32 full stop, Gillespie County. This is making me nervous. It's quiet.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Actually, that's a helicopter.
Yeah, that's a Black Hawk.
Gillespie County traffic, Shiner 58, Black Hawk helicopter, left downwind for 32, and we have traffic in sight, and we'll extend our downwind.
Alright, in the wide arc, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4, 5, 6. That should be 20 degrees flaps-ish. Yeah, we're just letting it come down. I got a right-hand crosswind. We're going to need to add left rudder and opposite aileron. 70 knots. Power coming to idle. Dive for the numbers. There's the crosswind correction. And just wait for the airplane to stop flying.
Gillespie County, Skyhawk 4.
Oh, wait till I talk to Greg.
10 miles south of
Oh, look at that. One wheel, the other wheel.
Transitioning from
I'm so glad I didn't land this. Wow.
Alright. Where's taxiway? I think that's the first time I've ever made this taxiway.
Oh, so now you're going to show off, right?
Gillespie County traffic.
Well, we put it down not too far after the numbers. That helped a lot.
32 low approach and left close.
Verify flaps, not gear, coming up. I can see that Black Hawk. There you are.
Yep, he's on final.
Gillespie County, Skyhawk, clear the runway. Gillespie County.
Alright, my next video I'm going to have to really step up my landing now.
Well, you've got a heavy airplane. So sometimes with like a Baron, or what I've found with Bonanzas, is there's really no like finessing it like there is in a 152. You just gotta kind of just let it set.
Just get it on the ground.
Just plop, let it come down.
That's pretty much what I do.
What do you think? That's pretty awesome. That's what I like better. Alright, well that was a very uneventful IFR flight.
But that's how IFR flight's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing about an IFR flight. We shot the RNAV 3.2, and actually, we came from that direction. So, I think that about says it all. That was we just kind of descended through the scattered layer and then canceled before we got to the airport, landed. They're not nearly as busy as I thought they'd be, but you know, it's clearing up, so they're gonna get busy here in the next hour or so. So we're gonna run inside. I need some coffee and breakfast and or lunch. Let's do it. The Bomber Burger is super good. That's what I always get. Bomber. The P40 Warhawk is pretty good, but it's not that much food. That's what a YouTuber looks like in its native environment.
Yeah, all the things you don't normally see.
All right, what'd you think?
Oh man, this place is awesome. This is, I don't know if it's the best kept secret or not, but as a floater boy, this is definitely.
I don't think it's exactly a very well kept secret, but it's this is not busy. This is not busy. See all the open tie downs on a bright, clear Sunday afternoon. this place is filled up. It gets crazy. But anyways, this is the Airport Diner in Fredericksburg, Texas at Gillespie County Airport. It's been my go-to place for such a long time. It's just always good food, good service, and it's a good place to come have coffee, look at airplanes, have a good conversation. So anyways, this is Christopher from the YouTube channel BaronPilot. Be sure to go subscribe to his YouTube channel.
I just fly around in a twin-engine Baron, shoot videos, do a little weather series. We do pretty much kind of like what Josh does, only I'm not quite as good. I'm a little faster. Be sure to check it out though. Go and see for yourself.
Absolutely. And this is your first time in a Cessna in a long time.
This is my first time in a Cessna since I did my primary training a few years ago.
A few years ago. We'll leave it at that. Be sure to check out Chris's YouTube channel called BaronPilot, where you can find the video of the return flight to San Marcos from this trip to Fredericksburg. He also has a website at baronpilot.net where he sells some awesome merch like hats, shirts, and decals. If you like this video, then definitely hit that like button and leave a comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this one, then go down and smack that subscribe button and turn on notifications to keep up with new videos. I also host a Patreon campaign where my viewers can become patrons of these videos. You name the dollar amount that you want to pledge per video, and you get certain perks based on that dollar amount, such as early access to videos before they go on YouTube, or exclusive access to bonus footage that will only be available to Patreon supporters, such as full-length flights and behind-the-scenes snippets. You can check out my Patreon page via the link in the description of this video. Until next time, guys, I want you to stay happy, stay healthy, stay current, and stay proficient. We'll see you on the next one.